have you heard the recent Korean-American movie, Minari? Have you wondered about the meaning of this title? This is Minari. It smells so refreshing. "15 years ago, a Korean family brought us a couple of Minari plants, and we planted them along the creek in the temple garden. Minari is a much-loved vegetable in Korean cooking. It is also called watercress or water parsley, and it likes to grow along creeks. This particular vegetable gives me a happy, nostalgic feeling. If you live in the Korean countryside, you can sometimes find it near water. And whenever you find a big patch of Minari, it is like hitting the jackpot or finding a four-leaf clover. After I planted the Minari near the Temple Creek, I kept checking the spot to monitor its growth. Because Minari is a perennial green, we were able to harvest a little bit each year, but I wondered why it didn't flourish as much as I had hoped. One year, I saw that the Minari had completely disappeared. It was mysterious, and it made me wonder, where did it go? Last year, as you know, we purchased the land right next to our garden from our neighbor. As soon as we opened our fence and expanded our garden, guess what? Minari! All along the creek, there was a huge patch of Minari. Surprise! Surprise! The Minari roots must have washed down to our neighbor's side of the fence. All these years, they have been flourishing behind the fence. Wow, we are now rich in Minari. I see that the Dharma of cause and effect is dancing through our garden. Since I discovered Minari, I have been eating it every day. It makes a delicious pancake. You can also simmer Minari with a little salt, then add garlic and a drop of sesame oil for a healthy, delicious side dish. Minari is known to be really good for your skin and can remove toxins from the body. See how I glow? Please come visit our temple garden and take some Minari with you. When temple friends are picking this wild vegetable, they sometimes ask, "Did this spring up out of the blue?" My inner voice replies, "No. We reap what we sow." Here are some Minari Dharma lessons I have been contemplating. First, whatever we plant, wholesome or unwholesome, through our thoughts, speech, and actions, may not appear right in front of us immediately. But just as Minari takes its own journey and settles where the conditions are right, our thoughts and actions often take root in unexpected places. Second, I am amazed to see that 3 roots of Minari we originally planted have now propagated into thousands. The consequence of what we plant can expand and grow at an exponential rate. in the form of blessings or transgressions. In the chapter on cause and effect, Master Sotaesan said, what you bestow on others out of kindness and righteousness will be reciprocated with kindness and righteousness. What you take away with malice will be taken away with malice. According to the scale of the other person's progression or regression, the retribution could multiply several tens of thousands of times or decrease several tens of thousands of times, but will never go away completely. My third lesson looking at the Minari garden is, do everything you can do to be a good neighbor. Send your loving energy. As a background to this story, over the years, we had some difficult issues with our previous neighbor regarding this very piece of land. We wanted to preserve good relations with them and made many improvements on our side of the fence according to their wishes. There were times I felt their demands were unfair and unreasonable, but in the end, the grace we extended to our neighbors was returned to us 15 years later as Minari. Who knew? In this interconnected world, what goes round comes around. Cause and effect. Master Sotaesan said, the truth of the universe involves continuous circulation over and over. Whatever goes, comes again, and whatever comes, goes again. A giver becomes a receiver, and a receiver, a giver. He also said, what one has created in the past, one receives in the present. And what one creates in the present, one will receive in the future. There is nothing one receives that one has not previously made. So wise people plant infinite kindness and beneficence for others. As a result, blessings and fortune never run dry for them, regardless of time and place. Throughout our interactions with our neighbors, I had the underlying conviction that whatever I would plant and provide for others would come back to me. Our Minari was never lost. Jennifer, your daughter is not lost. She went to college and will continue to grow and flourish on the other side of the fence. Salma, your brother is not lost. He may no longer be with you in physical form, but his spirit is everywhere and within you. Leo, your years of studying and dedication to teaching are not lost, even if your university denies tenure. The truth of cause and effect, which has been deeply embedded in me, helps me to not trouble my mind over situations that seem unfair, because the universal causal law restores the balance of karmic credit and debt. So, dear friends, do not calculate or hesitate to take every opportunity to plant seeds of a blessing. Whenever volunteers help in our garden, I'm amazed to hear them say, "Thank you for this opportunity." Thank you for the opportunity? Wow, you must really know the truth of cause and effect. The window of opportunity to offer our time, labor, and kindness may not stay open indefinitely. We may think, I'll be kinder another time, or I will contribute next time. Then we miss the opportunity. In our life journey, when we face challenges, sometimes we turn away or follow the easy, self-indulgent path and miss the opportunity to plant healthy new seeds with the mindful, loving words and actions. As with the Minari seeds, we may not see the result of our thoughts and actions immediately, nor may we always see the results of our prayers and meditations immediately, because the arc of cause and effect requires patience and faith. With the patience and with faith in the laws of the universe, we keep cultivating wisdom and compassion in the fields of our mind. With the good intentions, we keep planting seeds and seedlings. This is called cultivating wholesome karma. So, let us be good neighbors. Let us give to others as much as we can. Let us be nice as often as we can. We never know what may be growing on our neighbor's side of fence that will return to grace us. Thank you.